Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everyone's has had a good day so far. Today I'm jumping on for day 14 of the 30-day challenge, and I'm going to talk about different blushes. So I've got a couple of our blush scents, and I have some shadows that I use as blush sometimes as well. So I'll just come on, do my face, and then when I get up to blush, I'll show you some of the different ones that I use sometimes, whether it's actual blush scents or shadow scents. Yeah, I'll just do my makeup. I'll invite a few people to watch. Hi Sarah, hi Sly. How are you both? Can't wait to see you soon, Sly. Morning. How are you doing? I did do my eyebrows yesterday, but I'm just gonna touch them up a bit. Why not? Actually, I need to bring this a little bit closer. So I used Smoked Topaz shadow scents for my eyebrows, so I'll just touch it up. What you up to today, Sly? Anything? When are you coming home? Aww, that's awesome. I miss you. Yeah, I've been alright. You know, up and down as I guess it's, well, not expected, but as with everything going on at the moment, like if you're not expected to be 100% all the time, but that's alright. I've seen a lot of your photos. Ooh, lucky. I'm not doing much. I'm just hanging around, just do my face, and then I might go down the street. I'll go down the street later and get some sushi for lunch. Aww, yay. I miss you more. And yeah, it's just been one of those, I don't know, couple of weeks. But that's alright. I can't wait to see you. I love you too. What are you buying at Sephora? So I just filled in my eyebrows a bit more. I got this super cute, hey Jess, I got this super cute birthday card in the mail yesterday, which it's another 9 days and it's my birthday, from Senegence, which was so cute. It was a little cake and it had, when I first looked at it, it was in the dark. Awesome. Yeah, when I first looked at it, it was in the jar when I got it out of the letterbox. So I thought they were just normal candles. But then I looked. Yeah, me too. Me too, Jess. When I looked, there were little lip scents with flames coming out the top. And it was so cute. But yeah, it was like, I've gotten 3 birthday cards so far, and yeah, like still 9 days. I was really happy to get that. So I thought on my birthday I'll have $10 to spend on the SeneGence site, which is pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna do face next, and then I'll do eyes and all that. So I've just got light colour correcting tinted moisturiser. Sky, do you know when you're coming home? Or you're not sure yet? And if anyone has anything they want to say or ask, feel free. I might just invite some more peeps. So this is good because it has green extract in it, so it helps counteract any redness you might have, and I have a lot of redness, so it's probably one of my favourite products at the moment. And the good thing is we have 3 sizes of like the foundation and the tinted moisturiser. So this is just a daytime moisturiser sample, but it's the same size as the foundation and tinted moisturiser. So you can get one of those if you want to, which has, you get a strip of 3 with 3 different, well, similar colours, but on the set, like the same, like light, medium, deep. Then if you find one out of that you like but you're not sure and you want to try it for a bit more, you can get one of these for between $6 and $8, I'm pretty sure. And that has a generous amount in it. It also has a stopper in it, so when you think when you can't get anything else out, pull the stopper out, and then that will allow you to get every last drop out of the tube. And then when you've figured out the colour you want and you want to be able to use it every day and last you months and months, we got the full size. This is the foundation, but it comes in the same airless pump packaging. So that's pretty cool. So, and the tinted moisturiser, if you're going between a couple different colours, it has it has a cool colour technology in it, so it will go 3 shades up, 3 shades down. So no matter what, you're gonna find one that's gonna suit you because it changes to your skin tone. So some foundations and things like that, obviously sometimes you don't have a good match, and oftentimes you're not able to get a tester from wherever you get it from, Priceline, Mecca, whatever. And yeah, So it's pretty cool. Those 3 shades up, 3 shades down. So you're always going to be able to find the colour that suits you. Excuse me. Alright, so that's the CCTM. The foundation, which is in the shade Fawn, and I just pump out that much. I normally do a smaller pump than that, and then I have to do a couple, so if I do that, that should be more than enough. And then I just put it on with my fingers because the heat of your fingers helps like warm it up and blend in better, blend into your skin nice. And obviously you can use a brush or you can use a sponge, but if you use a sponge, or with anything, if you have a sponge, it will soak in some of the product, because that's what sponges do. They suck up product and things like that. So you're not going to get 100% of the product. You won't lose a lot, but you will lose a little bit, so you'll probably need to go in and add more. A brush is a little better, but still you might lose some in the bristles, because then when you clean it later, you'll see all the foundation or moisturiser, tinted moisturiser colour. But if you just use your fingers, like the warmth helps it blend into your skin more, and also you're not gonna lose any. So you can just blend it out more. I'll do concealer, which I saw on Instagram one of the Senegence distributors that I follow. She does this and it's really awesome and it works well. She mixes a little dob of light concealer, which is the one I use. A little pump of Pearlizer, which is our highlighter, and a little bit of Snow Shadow Sense, the white shadow. We also have white concealer, so if you have white concealer, you can use that. And then, so that's that there. You just mix it up, and I, again, use my fingers because like the warmth of my fingers helps blend it into the skin more, and it's, I don't mind if I use my fingers. If I was doing it on a client or like on someone else, I would probably not use my fingers, but on myself it's alright. So when you put it on, it does look a bit scary because of the white shadow in it. Like it does look white, but it will, when you blend it out, it looks good, and it just helps to brighten under the eyes. And if you mix it in with the light concealer, it still can look white, but it's not as scary looking. But you're not going to be able to tell that you had white, you mixed white with your concealer. It just helps make it look nice and bright. What do I do? Here, Cupid's bow. Chin. And even though I've put Pearlizer in it, I am still going to go back and highlight later because I love highlight. And who doesn't love a good highlight? And I'm going to avoid the nose because I did that the other day, and then the Pearlizer doesn't really sit the best on top of the concealer combo, so I'm not going to do that. Then a bronze, I'm going to use Candy Cocoa Shimmer if I can find it. I know I'm not really in the camera, but it's alright. Well, here it is. Candy Cocoa Shimmer. So I'm just gonna do a little trail of dots and blend it in. The great thing about having such diverse products that are so diverse. Like if you have a colour that you think is really scary and like you wouldn't be able to use it as what it's intended for, like blush or shadow, you can use them for so many other uses. Like shadow you can use for shadow, obviously. Brows, concealer, foundation, depending on what colour you are and if you have that colour. I did a full face of Shadow Sense the other day, minus lips and mascara. And I actually got a pretty good match with a shadow for my foundation. Yeah, eyebrows, blush, bronzer, highlighter. Again, depends on the shade and like what sort of look you're going for, I guess. Well, you're really only limited to your imagination and then the physical products that you have. So it's pretty cool. And you can always mix colours as well, like I did with the light concealer, the snow shadow and the pearlizer. I'll do the bronze dust and then I'll highlight, do my, hey Robin, how are you? Do my bronze dust, my natural powder, and then I'll do blush because it's then me cream, blush, highlight, bronzer, powder. Then I'll move on to my eyes and lips. Because I'm gonna be using a cream blush. I don't want to put powder down and then cream over the top, just to make sure it stays, like it lays down well. You can definitely powder over cream, but that's okay. Hey, thanks. I'll talk to you later. And you have a wonderful day as well. Alright, blush. So with blush, I have 2 of our blush scents, like I said before. But recently I've been playing around with shadow as blush. And so you can use anything, any colour. It just depends on like the ratio. And if you have a colour that you like or that you don't use and you want to try it for blush, you can mix a little bit of that with pearlizer and that'll be good. So I'll start off with the blush scents. There's Pink Berry, which is really pretty, and I actually love using that as eyeshadow. Like, it's the perfect pink eyeshadow. Cherry is another one that's for eyeshadow. It's amazing. Rosa, I've been using recently as blush, like the last few days. Peaches, I haven't used it for blush. I think I might have used it once, but it's a nice, like, obviously peachy blush if you wanted to. Mauve Shimmer, I really like that for a nice sparkly pinky purple blush. And Bandana Shimmer, yes, it's a red, but it actually looks really pretty. So I might walk around with funky looking blush today, but that's alright. But I might do a little something with Bandana Shimmer. So that's what a Bandana Shimmer looks like on its own. Like, yes, when I did it, I thought, oh, this is gonna look really weird, like super red blush. But you just mix a bit of pearlizer with it, and it's not that scary. And then I do use a brush sometimes for blush, or I use my finger. It's a nice glowy, ready colour. So it doesn't, like, it looks scary, but then it's not. So I might do a different one on the other side. But yeah, it blends out nicely, and then obviously if you want a bit more pigment, you can add more red, more bandana shimmer. But I quite like that. I think they've gone a bit high, but I haven't highlighted yet, so I'll do that and then it will blend in together. So that is bandana shimmer on that side. I won't do any of the other shadow scents. I'll do pink berry on the other side. Yeah, it's probably gonna look a bit funky, but oh well. And pink berry, all of the blush scents, they last a long time. You only need a tiny bit because they're fairly pigmented. So I'll just do you only need a little squirt. Same with when you use it for eyeshadow. Yes, that's gonna look a little weird for the moment. I might turn my flash on again. So that's bandana shimmer and pearlizer, and that's pink berry. I'm gonna powder over, so it might make it a little less intense. But yeah, I know it looks crazy, but it's just, yeah, so shadow and pearlizer versus blush scents. I'm gonna highlight with pearlizer, and I went to shape it. I don't know why. Probably because we have to shape the lip scents to get all the colour, all the pigment to mix together. It's just out of habit, I guess. Nice and glowy. Yeah, that pearlizer lays down better when it's just on a or just on a foundation base. Another little pump. I would love to, when we're allowed to go back to having, like, going to people's houses, well, where they relaxed the restriction a little bit, so we can have 5 people. You can have up to 5 visitors, or I guess you can just take in turns, have one visitor, and then they leave and have another one come. But I'd love, once all this is over, to do some, like, to have friends over to do, like, some makeup demos, or even just to do your makeup, because I haven't done it for a long time and I miss doing it. It's always really fun and it's always a good time. So if anyone would be interested when all the restrictions are over and stuff like that, if anyone's interested in me doing a makeup demo on you, let me know, because I think that'd be super awesome. Alright, so I am just topping up my highlighter, just in case we lose a bit with the powder. I might just go lightly over the areas that I've highlighted though. Alright. Natural powder, same thing, it's in a brush, so you just tap it a little, and then the cool thing is the powder comes through from the container through the brush. So I'm just gonna And you don't need powder with Senodents, but like if you get a bit oily or something, or you just want to add a bit of, if you want to be a little matte, by all means go ahead. So we have 3 shades in the translucid loose powder. We have Bronze Dust, which is obviously bronzer, Natural, just for setting your face, and Silver Rose, which I haven't tried that. I don't have that, but I'd like to try it one day, which I believe can be used as sort of a blush. And hi Brayden, how are you? Used as a blush or highlighter, depending on how you want to use it. So that is done. The only downside is you can get like some hairs. They can fall out of the brush, but so hey Sam. Yeah, definitely. I want to do that. Yo. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I definitely want to do Taylor's makeup. I think I've been saying that for ages, like, probably since last year when we started talking, and then I'd love to do her makeup. Have a girls' day. What are you up to today, Sam? Any crazy makeup? How's your 28-day challenge going? Alright. Face is done. I'm going to do eyes, lips. I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. I might start... Yeah, I'm keen as a bean, drinking Jim Beam. I think we used to say that in high school. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to... Oh yeah. That's alright. I'm going to start with Tiara, just in the crease. Nice baby poop brown. And a big fluffy brush. Woo, 9 days till my birthday. So that's Tiara, just to give some definition. Might chuck some Ebony Essence on the outer, in the outer corner. I'm just playing around. I don't really know. I don't have a specific look that I'm going for. I'm just gonna have a play and see what ends up. Fluff brush. Hey Taylor. Wow, 30 minutes. And I'm up to eyes already. I think I am getting clicked out. Maybe I'm just getting more confident doing lives. Might do a little bit more ebony essence. Fluffy brush. Bring it over my whole lid, but I won't add any more, so it'll sort of be a bit of a gradient more on the outer half, and then less as it goes further in, using the product that's in the brush and on the eye already. Guess I'm going smoky today. That's cool. I haven't done a smoky look for a while. I might. Because I'm thinking of going smoky. I might though with smoked topaz. Hey Maddie, how are you? What you up to? It's on the side. So I put some smoked topaz there. It is a bit messy, but smoky eyes can be a little messy and grungy, so that's alright. I'm happy with having a messy one. So then I will do something, might do a little something bright in the inner corner and like waterline maybe, just to pretty it up a bit. Might do pink opal shimmer in the inner corner, brow bone, went a little crazy. Blend it down a little bit. And then if I need to go in with more shadow to fix that up, I will. Which is what I'm going to have to do. So I'll add some more smoke topaz. Right, if I keep going building on that, I'm just gonna be here for ages, so I'll be done with the actual smoky eye. Just add some more pink opal shimmer. Might do a pop of light sapphire, because I like doing that in the waterline. So I'll just throw and let it dry. Hey Meg, how are you? Cool, I'll do some mascara. So I'll start with the 3-in-1 primer. And both the primer and mascaras have an ingredient called Pixel in it, which helps grow your lashes 46% in 4 weeks. And when you put it on, you'll immediately tell, there'll be a visible difference on application, and then as you continue to wear them, it'll help grow and strengthen your lashes. Do the bottoms. But like, look at that, that's one side of just primer versus nothing. That's pretty cool. So I'll do primer on the other side. And then I'll let that dry for a little bit before I go onto my mascara, and I'll do 2 generous coats of that. So that's the primer done. I'll leave that for a couple of seconds. Looking crazy. Right. So, first coat of mascara. So I like to go from the top, bottom up, and then I like to reverse it. Just to coat the top, coat all the lashes evenly. And just do the bottoms. I don't know what lip colour to do with this, but I will figure something out. And if you blink it, if you put it at the root and blink, and it helps pull it through, and then you just go back and forth a little bit. And so that is coat number 1. I will do another one. I'll just let that set for a bit. I might do Kiss My Sass. That's a pretty fun colour. It's like a mauvey, pinky purple. Yeah, sort of like a mauvey pink. What's that there? It's a pretty colour. So I'll do 3 coats of this. I'll outline my lips first. Coat number 1. And you shake it in between coats. Hi, Will. You shake it in between coats to mix up the pigment. And then I'll do the second coat. And then while the second coat's drying, I'll do my lashes, my next coat of mascara. They might not go together, the eyes and lips at all. Makeup is about expressing yourself and whatever you want to do. So if you want to do smoky and pink lips, do that. Just don't stab yourself in the eye. Bottoms don't matter as much. I don't think there's personal preference. Alright, it's 2 coats of mascara and a coat of primer. I'm going to do one more coat of Kiss My Sass. And then I will gloss and I'll be done. I'll let that dry and I'll just clean some brushes in the meantime. For gloss, I might do BFF gloss. And with gloss you can do as many like coats as you want. It will come off, but once it's had a bit of time to lock on to help the lip sense bond to your lips, then the gloss will transfer, but the lip sense won't. Yeah, that's the look done today. Thank you everyone that tuned in. Like I said, you might not think they go together, but I think the look's alright, and with makeup it's such a personal thing, so as long as you like it, that's all that matters. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 15. Bye!